A team, I think, certainly a lot of us, I know I thought they would bounce back this year from a poor year the previous season. Andy Reid's been there so long, had such consistent success, and now that we step back, and I think we could say it did not work out and it's not going to work out in Philly this year. Can you put your finger or give me a sense of what you think actually went wrong in Philadelphia this season?
Well, I think it goes back to last year. This has been an underachieving team for 2 seasons now. And I thought last year, with the way that they finished the year, they won their last 4 games, that I thought it would really carry over, into the season. Obviously, it did not. But for a team that I thought over the years, when they were so consistent, I thought the organization did a great job, one, of identifying, players. They drafted good players. They developed their talent. And then before those players became free agents, they would lock them up to long-term contracts. And so they had good players that were then under contract for, extended years. It was good for the organization, but it was also good for those players because they got money immediately in their pockets. So, regardless of however you put together your roster, the first thing you have to be able to do is identify talented players. If you don't do that, it doesn't matter how you go about doing anything, you're not going to be very good. But I thought the Eagles did that. I thought they locked up their young talent, made good decisions on those players. And then last year, going into the season, they changed their model. I mean, I don't know if they just got restless and decided that, hey, we want to win right now. And they went out and they signed then a lot of high-priced free agents, and we all know who those players were. And it never came together as a team. And we've seen a lot of teams over the years, a lot of owners over the years, who have tried to accumulate a lot of really talented players, have paid a lot of money, and for the most part, it doesn't pay off. And we see it work in basketball, but we really haven't seen it work consistently in football. And as a result of that, the Eagles had a talented group of players, but they were never a team. And the last 2 years have been, very disappointing. And at the end of the day, it's going to cost Andy Reid his job.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way. And obviously a coach with his resume, I would think, would be in demand. And this past week, heard some rumors that, if Jason Garrett were to be out in Dallas, that Andy Reid might end up there. How does that strike you as a notion, or is there a better fit somewhere else for Andy Reid, do you think?
Well, first of all, I don't think the Cowboys' job is going to be open. But if it does open, then I think Andy Reid's just one of a long line of people that would like to have that job. Sean Payton was rumored to have that job a couple of weeks ago. So, there's talk that maybe Andy will decide that he'll take a year off and relax a little bit and, spend a little bit more time with Tammy and his family. And, I don't know that that'll necessarily happen. I think, what I know of Andy Reid is he wants to coach. And so I certainly have not spoken to him about this. He's not talking about, not even being the head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles next year. But if I had to bet, I'd say that he'll likely be on the sidelines again next year. And as far as which one that will be, there's going to be a great deal of interest. He's been an outstanding football coach. He's won a lot of games. He's won a lot of playoff games. If he's available, which it looks like he will be, and there will be a lot of jobs open again this year, he's going to have a lot of jobs to pick from.